It appears ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is the story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Good morning, CoreTV News on the hour. I'm Tolu Ojeumi. Two female suicide bombers on Monday struck in the Kano metropolis. The first one detonated her explosives at the NNPC mega station, killing herself and 3 others. The police explained that the bomber slipped into a crowd buying kerosene before blowing herself up at about 10 in the morning. The second blast happened around 1:45 in the afternoon near ShopRite Mall along Zoo Road. The police said it was also detonated by a female bomber who died on the spot without achieving her aim of bombing the mall. In the meantime, there was a bomb scare in Kaduna metropolis earlier in the day yesterday. It, however, turned out that what was thought to be a bomb was an abandoned package of polythene bags by the roadside. Before a bomb squad discovered the content of the strange pack, the usually busy Montebello Way was virtually deserted. Vehicles were diverted while shop owners closed their shops, but after security personnel had cordoned off the road and carried out necessary checks, the sack was found to contain waste polythene bags wrapped in the sack. The package was said to have been dropped by a truck pusher. When contacted, Kaduna Police spokesperson Aminu Lawan confirmed the incident, but commended the people of the area for their consciousness. Security forces were on high alert at many of the fan spots in the Federal Capital Territory FCT on the first day of the Eid holidays. Soldiers searched every vehicle moving into the Millennium Park, aside from frisking every picnicker. Despite the security checks, many Abuja residents were eager to catch fun at the iconic park. Paya Sabio has more.
This is the main entrance to the Millennium Park, and this is what residents pass through to gain access. Despite the rain showers, these people turn out in their numbers, but the crowd is clearly not as large as previous years. These foreigners are part of the crowd at the park. So also are local drummers and artists. In all this, security personnel were at alert to make sure the park is safe. But this woman said, in spite of the security presence, she is still scared.
I'm doing everything peacefully. Even when I'm here, I'm still afraid. Very soon I'm going to leave here. Someone should be careful. Because at least, despite the fact that we still have security, but they are still coming in. So we have to be careful.
For this retired police officer, he wished there was no insecurity in the country.
What I'm expecting is that the security of this nation should be very tight. Although I know that the security agents have been doing their best, the government is putting in their best also, but more need to be done.
But for this 16-year-old girl, it's fun all the way.
Actually, it's been fun, so much fun. I just came out today with my friends, chilling with them. Hope it's going to be a great day. We just have this faith that nothing is going to happen. So if we keep staying at home because we're scared of bomb blasts and so on, it's not going to help matters. So it's better we'll come out, forget about everything and just pray to God everything goes well.
For many of these fun seekers, the prevailing security challenge won't stop them from celebrating the end of the Ramadan fast. But they also agree on the need for increased security consciousness among Nigerians. Paya Samuel, CoreTV News, Abuja.
Picnickers there having fun despite the security challenges in the country, especially there in Abuja. As Muslims across the world mark Eid al-Fitr following the end of Ramadan, the chief imam of Osogbo and Governor Rauf Aregbesola led Muslim faithful to this year's prayer. The thrust of the prayer session rests on national unity and peaceful conduct of the much-awaited August 9 governorship election in Osun State. Rashid files in this report.
With the completion of 30 days mandatory fasting for Muslims, the celebration of Eid al-Fitr is sacrosanct to thank Allah for the success of the holy month. Muslims arrive the prayer ground in their numbers to participate in the Eid prayers. The chief imam of Oshobo, Mustafa Ajishafe, led the Eid prayers. Muslims who participated in the prayers expressed thanks to Allah for sparing their lives throughout the month of Ramadan. They expressed hope that the nation will experience peace and prosperity in the years ahead.
And we thank God for the life of everybody, every Muslim in the country. And what we are experiencing in the north, we pray God in His infinite mercy to come to our aid. We pray that at the end of the day, peace will reign.
Paying attention to the forthcoming election in Osun State, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Bayo Salam, admonishes Osun people to eschew violence. He also advised them to stand firm on their choice while discharging their civic responsibilities.
In another 13 days, we are going to have an elections in Osun State. We expected every Osun indigene to be peaceful in their conduct and at the same time to come and exercise their civic right. There won't be any intimidations. Security agents, they are just coming to protect our votes. Everybody should come out in large turnout to cast their votes for candidates of their.
Governor Rauf Aregbesola seized the moment by laying out expectations towards the August 9 governorship election.
All Nigerians of whatever faith must imbibe the attributes of tolerance, perseverance, endurance and forbearance. Those are the things we need now to guarantee security, peace and stability that will make us to be productive as to the election and believing absolutely in God and the overwhelming support of the people to be triumphant in the election.
Muslims across the world celebrate Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of Ramadan. It is expected that the lesson of love, mercy and tolerance imbibed in Ramadan will be extended after it by Muslims and non-Muslims alike, particularly in Nigeria, where these virtues are in great need. Rashid, CoreTV News, Oshobo.
In the meantime, the deputy chairman of the Lagos chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olagbino, says the victory of the PDP in the last Ekiti governorship election is the least of victories to come the way of the party. The Lagos PDP top shot vows the party is set to take over the state and the entire Southwest come 2015. Olajumo Kalatuji completes the story.
The People's Democratic Party's victory in the Ekiti governorship election is still generating debate. The PDP camp in Lagos says policy of the defeated Governor Kayode Fayemi contributed to his fall. The party ordered that the inspiration drawn from the Ekiti experience will assist in its bid to capture Lagos. Deputy Chairman of the Lagos PDP, Olagbino, says APC leaders have failed and he has all assurances that the people of the state will vote massively for the party just as they did in Ekiti State.
The government that has been in power since 1999 in Lagos State, represented by AD, metamorphosing to ACD, ACN, AC, and eventually APC, is seriously disconnected from the people, because most of their policies are anti-people. These are policies that doesn't deliver anything on the table of the masses. Take it from education to health to housing. There's nothing for them to showcase as addressing the core problem of the people. So come 2015, I'm more than confident that if we get it right in terms of fielding a very acceptable candidate to Lagosians, victory is assured.
Lagos PDP Secretary says the party is ready to take over the entire Southwest, starting with Ekiti, also vowing that Lagos will not be an exemption.
Well, before Ekiti victory, there has always been signs that Lagos might vote against APC. And the signs are as follows. The Lagos government have become so insensitive to the feelings of the people of Lagos, to the extent that they have arbitrarily increased the tuition in LASU. The market people too, they were crying. They are not happy with the government. The last mile people, their behavior along the road is nothing to write home about. The land use charges, where landlords are being billed exorbitantly, they have moved so far away from the mainstream. They don't care about the feelings of the ordinary negotiant. And the reason for all these things is that they know all along that the people vote has never been counted. They have always been used to fraud, manipulation, stuffing of ballot boxes, compromising the system to win. That is why they are so insensitive to all these things they are doing to the masses. And Ekiti election is a very good case in point. When all their leakages, all their fraudulent practices were curtailed and they allowed the real election to be counted, you could see that they were defeated in all the 16 local governments.
In a rally held recently in Lagos, Governor-elect of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayose, urged residents of the state to vote massively for a change in the 2015 elections. Olajumoke Olatunji, CoreTV News League.
Now, the Lagos State government has called on Nigerians to be calm and not panic, assuring them that both the state and federal government are well prepared to ensure that the Ebola virus disease did not spread and that no Nigerian is infected with the virus. Addressing the joint ministerial briefing of the Lagos State Ministry of Health and the Federal Ministry of Health, Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Jide Idris, says there has only been one case of imported Ebola resulting in the death of a Liberian diplomat in Lagos. He added that health authorities are very proactive about the detection of the Ebola virus in the Liberian who was on his way to Calabar for a conference by ensuring that all contacts are being actively followed.
Preliminary laboratory investigation conducted by the NCDC A1 Virology Laboratory of Lagos University Teaching Hospital and the World Bank funded African Center of Excellence for Genomics of Infectious Diseases of the Redeemers University detected viral DNA and in both blood and urine samples obtained from the patient, and both were positive for the pan-filovirus analysis and the Ebola Zaire MGB virus strain specific analysis. In conclusion, we can categorically state that as of today, we have only one case of imported Ebola virus and only one death as of now. No Nigerian has been reported infected, but all the contacts of this person are being actively followed. We call on all Nigerians to be calm and not panic, and do hereby assure them that both the state and the federal governments are up in arms to ensure that the virus does not escape and that no Nigerian is infected with this virus.
President of the Nigerian Academy of Science, Tomori Wale, says all the contact persons are being screened on a continuous basis to look for any possible signs of the disease. He commended the timely action taken by the Lagos State government and the private hospital, adding that there is absolutely no need for people to panic, as the golden rule is to observe the personal hygiene of always washing their hands regularly with soap.
Ebola is still occurring in different parts of West Africa, and people are still coming from there. We must still be on the alert, and until the epidemic is declared completely free from those areas, we must continue to be on the alert. Remember, this disease, as we said, it has no drug, no vaccine. What we need is being careful, washing our hands of time, and the hospitals, what they've done so far, continue to do them. And please send a message that there's absolutely no reason to panic about Ebola.
That's the final wish. So thanks for watching. I'm Tolu Ojewumi. Good morning. Court Digest continues.